No introduction on this video. This is an emergency video, man. When I'm gripping the mic, I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. My favorite player in the league. One of the reasons why I started watching National Basketball Association basketball. Got traded to the Rockets. Arguably my most hated team, next to the Clippers and Knicks. I don't know how I feel. I've been a Wizards supporter. I wouldn't say fan, but since they got John Wall, they got Bradley Beal, then they got Otto Porter, then they got Roy Hachimura, then now they had Denny Advia, Thomas Bryant. I was a big fan of Thomas Bryant. Um, they've always had, and then they had my guy Gary Payton the second. They've always had guys that I really liked. And now they got Russ. I'm not saying I hate Russ, but for me, Russ ain't ever gonna scrape players that I like. He's cool. He's a cool bean, but wow, man. I mean, why? I mean, I don't see the point. I guess James Harden's like, hey, bruv, y'all finna keep me. I'm gonna need y'all to send Russ up out of here. And I guess the Wizards, in my opinion, I believe the Wizards kind of win this trade. I mean, John Wall is a way better player than Russell Westbrook. I don't care what anyone says. We're gonna prove it this season. The Rockets, I feel like, are gonna be way more successful with John Wall than opposed to Russell. But I feel like the Wizards kind of get a dub too, because John Wall, let's not forget he's coming back from injury. We don't know if he's gonna be the same John Wall. We see this man posterizing and getting and ones in a rec gym, but will it translate to the NBA court? My problem with all of this is they're both extremely identical players to the point where it's like, why? The only reason I see is um is the Wizards saying, well, we need someone secure, someone that we for sure know will be healthy, but at the cost of being a worse player than John Wall, at the cost of ruining what Bradley Beal and John Wall have been working on this past season. This off season, and it was the first time we are gonna see John Wall and Bradley Beal actually share the ball. Cause before John Wall went out, got injured, Bradley Beal ain't the 30 point per game Bradley Beal we see this last season. And wow, sucks that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to support the Rockets. Um, but I love John Wall. John Wall's my favorite player in the league. Um, besides Marcus Smart, I I'm just hurt, man. Keeping it a bean, I'm just frustrated. I didn't want this trade to happen. I see why it happened. I think Rockets also get a first round pick, which is a little dub, especially for Russ. But it kind of sucks for John Wall, man, because like I know John Wall is like as a person more than a player. Now I'm not like saying buddies, but like I seen what he's done for the community in Washington. Like this man's like a class act, and I know that he has like ties in Washington. Oh man, I don't know, man. Like you could tell that John Wall possibly could have been one of the last like few loyal players in the league, like a Dame that through thick and thin, he's staying supporting the team no matter how whack they are. I mean, this man is the reason Washington's been on the map, the reasons they made playoff appearances. And now you got Russ that he himself said that he don't like he basically gave off the impression that this man don't care about winning. He cares about his stats. Alongside Bradley Beal that I don't know, man. I feel like this just isn't a good trade for Washington. This is a good trade for the Rockets. I feel like if they mesh, James Harden might mess around and stay. Why not? Or else, who knows? We could be seeing a trade right now. James Harden for like Chris Middleton. No, it's just Washington to send Wall 2023 protected first rounder to Houston. That's it for. I don't really. I just came up here to talk my shit, man. I really love John Wall. I really hope that he meshes well with the Rockets. Though this does mean I might have a chance to watch him play live, which I've always wanted to do. So that increases my chances of being able to see him live. I know my man Vic wanted to go see a Rockets game this season, so if everything goes well, I get to see John Wall. Cool beans by me. But overall, my thoughts on this trade is Rockets get a fat dub, Wizards get a fat N. It's not an L. I mean, I don't know, man. They gave up the heart and soul of the team. They gave up the guy that gave them everything, made them relevant. That's coming off an injury that maybe might not make him the same player as he was. That's why it's an N, not a complete L, but it's a heavy N. Ain't no light N. It's a heavy N. Rockets get a fat dub. Why not, man? They get a fat dub. They get a first and they get John Wall. If it don't work out, hey, it wasn't gonna work out with Russ anyway, so might as well have fun with it. James Harden and John Wall, man. They got Russ and Bradley Beal. The Rockets, hey, they finally made it happen. I've been waiting for John Wall and Boogie to connect, man. Everyone said that Boogie was gonna go to the Wizards, and he ain't do that. Now they meet again with the Rockets. Never mind. Mac D'Antoni's out. Rockets is the next champion. I'm a Rockets fan. I've been a Rockets fan since 12/2/2020, man. Don't ever doubt my loyalty to the Houston Rockets. Nah, but damn, they got Boogie. Low key, I feel like I might root for the Rockets. I ain't want to because I ain't like Russ, but now they got John Wall, and I forgot that they added DeMarcus, and now they have Christian Wood. Now who else do they have? I feel like they have someone else in the small forward position that I'm forgetting about. Yeah, James Harden though. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna wrap this video up, man. But that's just my thoughts on this amazing late time news. No one was expecting this, man. See y'all later, man.